Welcome back to building a house in Minecraft for 30 days. Today we're on day 5 and I'm building somewhat a medieval type house, or at least it felt like somewhat medieval to me. And based off of the reference, as you can see here, I'm trying to do this stone like texture with like sandstone and endstone, and it was really hard to figure out blocks to use for it. I also was trying to do an arch and a arch, or kind of an archway for the windows, a a circular type window. And I also figured out that the endstone didn't really work, so I stuck with smooth sandstone and sandstone blocks. I don't even know if I used sandstone. I think I mainly used smooth sandstone and then end stone in the back, and then it's pretty dark in the photo, so I use black wool to kind of show that, and then use end stone to break up the texture. And I also figured out with the last few builds I've been doing is that if you have layers to your builds where it's like a block and another like a wall and then another wall and then another wall, so to speak, like one layer, another layer, another layer, even for the ceiling, not the ceiling, but like, I don't know, multiple layers, it adds to that depth and 3D effect. And that's what I'm doing for this build, and what I've been noticing on a lot of my other builds is the ones that at least I like and look good. Also, I noticed that this build, I kind of add a face to it because of the black and the way it was just designed. It makes it kind of have a face, but you know, faces are cool. So right now I'm trying to get that brown part of the build in the reference, and it's kind of hard. I am using brown concrete right now, but then I do change it later to spruce. I don't know if it's completely fully in the replay, but I'll show you a clip if it is not on once in the game. So we're building the roof right now out of the spruce stairs and just going around, and this is again, we're trying to practice that 3D medieval effect because I really wanted to practice my medieval builds for the Surpass the Limits world. And it's really cool because barrels have the nice texture, and I tried that, but then for this build I'm like, I don't really want to. Plus the barrels are really hard to get them placed in the orientation they are in the video right now. For now I keep it, but eventually I do change it to white or mushroom stems, I believe, because the mushroom stems definitely look better. Or maybe I use birch. I think that's birch or oak. Not polished, stripped oak. And then going all the way through and continuing on for the roof. I want to say it's birch, or I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell. But we are continuing building the roof. I keep saying that, but and then I'm trying to finish up the brown parts of the wall there to line them up and make sure they look all good. And then after that, for this one I didn't really add windows because it was kind of hard to get a window that looked good. And then right now I'm just messing around, seeing if walls looked good for a 3D effect, and it didn't really work, so I scratched that. Right now I'm trying to see to replace it, and I said, yeah, let's replace it to spruce, so that's what I did. And I replaced the brown to spruce all the way around because I thought it looked better for what it is. Comment down below what you think, if the brown concrete or the spruce look better for this build. And then I go around and fix that, and then I also go around and put some spruce, or not spruce, dark oak stairs all the way around, because actually I think they're dark, it's dark oak wood, not spruce wood, but I put dark oak around to kind of, again, break up the building a little bit and add that depth, and then add a little bit of a chimney here that you can see in the reference just real quick, and then that's pretty much the main portion of the build right here. And I really do like how the chimney came out. And then I'm trying to figure out if moving around the windows and trying to see if there's a better way to do windows and all that type of stuff. And I'm like, okay, I need windows, so I add windows on this back end, and I'm just doing black for right now, kind of like it's dark in there, and still trying to figure out what to do, and I couldn't really figure out, so now I'm trying to do some detail in there and figuring that all out, adding some leaves and the pots to get kind of get some little details in there. I'm not doing like super major details in the builds because I'm mainly focusing on the house, not the decorations on the outside as much. On the exterior for doing that, maybe in some of the builds I will, but then I add some shroom lights just to add some lighting in there, and then I add a few windows with some shroom lights so it feels like there's some lighting in there, and then mess around with it. As you can see, we change it to those dark oak logs, and we have those shroom lights down there and those dark oak logs. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.